Hello and welcome back to this eighth and penultimate scenario, or actually there will be, this is the penultimate, but there are two ultimate scenarios. There is a split in the campaign, not a very big split, but the final mission, there are two different missions, so I think I will actually be playing both. So yeah. So actually two missions to go, but the last mission, there are two different scenarios, so we will play them both. Hi, Volcanus. Okay. Interesting. I had a quick look at this yesterday, or after playing the jungle scenario. That went rather well. I lost the scout unit, but no killed units this time, fortunately. I had a quick look here. We can look at the strategic map. We can deploy all along the right edge. And you can see here it's full of buildings and just these narrow roads. So it will be very difficult for vehicles to get through here. Vehicles can drive all the way around and come in. So you could have two avenues of approach. You have to take this and this, and they are only reachable by infantry. You can see that there is a lot of, well, it's called trash. I suppose it's the remnants of battles. And there are a couple here and here. So here we will send a mechanized force and a little bit of infantry. Here we will send mostly infantry and some vehicles. And to the right here, we will sort of slowly push into the city, but we will hold off. It's a very long scenario, so the temptation to just race forward is very big, but we will instead just take it slow. There are no new units. We have a nice prestige left over, even after repairing. Our units are in relatively good shape. We do have a few too many vehicles, I think, for this scenario. I don't like disbanding stuff, especially that with experience, but these two, they have about a half a skull, so I mean, they could reach a skull during the scenario, but it's not going to do anything. So I am sorry to say you are being disbanded. I also think these are great, but like I said, it's very limited how much work I am going to get out of them. So I think we will keep these two with the least experience, and or I think I have another idea. I was looking at this Land Raider Helios, and it's actually quite interesting because it can drive along the and lob stuff over buildings, which can be useful, and it also has a very high defense. The whirlwind is just 60, so it tends to take some damage if it makes the first shot against an entrenched enemy. But I could cling it with the Helios first and then whirlwind it. So let's see what happens if we take these four and make them into Helioses. That's a first for me, actually. Also, I need to just experiment a little bit, I guess. And I don't want to be completely without it, because it can be a very useful unit. So I'm taking two Achilles. That's my under fire multi-melta main battle tank. But for this scenario, we will bring in the Helioses. And now you see these two will definitely not work in this context. So they can be our whirlwinds, and then I can send one whirlwind around either side and have two sort of supporting in the middle here, if that made any sense. sure it made any sense, but what you get. So what do I do with my 2 slots? I freed up 2 slots. Limited use, but I will actually get 2 of these devastators. They can at least go in some places. They can support here, and they could support into this hex and this hex and this hex. But remember, all these buildings completely block line of sight, so you cannot have a heavy bolter supporting into one of these other hexes around. So the utility is very limited, which is why I'm just taking 2. I'm gonna run 1 up either side here initially. They have 0 experience, so I mean I could give them to someone with more experience, but these will be my least valuable units. And for the next scenarios, I might disband them and rebuy some tanks, because those are pretty intense. Okay, so also these scouts, I cannot run them in the front anyway, because then they will get slaughtered in this close terrain. So basically all my elite infantry here, they have not these guys of course, but or these guys, but the death squads or death company guys, they have 3 spotting and can stand in the front line. So basically they are in practice just as good or even better spotters in this scenario than the snipers. So snipers were great when you have a lot of open space and fire lines, and you can send them around on the flanks and that sort of thing. But it's not so great in this scenario. I will definitely get 0 use out of my land raiders. I don't lack for prestige, but there is no point just making the Terminators more expensive to repair. So I had a quick think, and I decided that actually I will maybe shuffle things around a tiny bit. This one, for example, will become a Terminator unit. And this one gets to be a Terminator. And what has the most experience? This one has about 4 skulls. These have 5 skulls. Yeah. I think that's fine. I need, say, 3 Terminators, and this can instead be an assault squad, because I have decided I like them after all. No, it can be a death company squad. So now I have 1, 2, and these guys can suddenly become... No, what am I doing? Upgrade? Upgrade? 3 assault squad? No. Yeah. No, now they have stupid names, so renaming them and then shifting them around like that was a bad idea. But how many assault squads do I want? Do I want more assault squads? Let me think. I need the infantry to sort of take these objectives. So I could send 2 assault, 1, that's 6. No, then I have too few to send in the middle, so I can send 1 assault here. And I could send in the squads from the top here. 1 rifle squad and 2 close combat squads. Yeah, because then I have two shooters that can go in. Thinking about putting them on the edges here so I can shoot across the streets. I already have these Terminators. They are my main melee guys. I mean, this sounds interesting, but you get 6 instead of 9 attacks. So total, these guys are better in up close. And these guys of course have only melee weapons, so they will completely ignore all cover and everything, but they have slightly higher defense. But I overall think that this one is the better option. Or should we take one just for fun? No, you see, the price difference is very high, so it's bound to be much worse. Okay, I almost forgot upgrade. There won't be that much long distance shooting. Everything will be up close and personal. Nothing beats blood talons and heavy flamers. Yeah, I think this is a good group. So I already placed some of my infantry just to get an idea. Placing the heavy tanks here. Plopping down a few Terminators. Not Terminators. Dreadnoughts. I can't even speak properly. No, not a Dreadnought. So 2 Dreadnoughts in the middle and 1 on each side. One Terminator, 2 Terminator. Heavy weapons, artillery support, Terminator, heavy weapon, Terminator, my guy. That should do it. Yeah, it's not a big force. This one is slightly larger because they will combine here, but they have more work to do. They have these two, and those are defended. This one. So, I think that was everything. Yes, and no one has any stupid transports. No. So let's end this deploy and get going. Okay. Starts with some correction. This one has ripbar claws, so definitely dangerous up close. 16 attacks. Maybe I should have waited, but okay. 3 spotting, so I'm sending in one guy first. So this is Chuta support, commandos, Maybe going in this way was a very bad idea. Should have come up around this side, but okay. Can't do anything about that now. No. Is what I was talking about. Now I could weaken it with this unit first, and now this one can come and clean out without any major damage. Sending these guys in to act like kind of spotters. Shoot us support. Shoot us. Big def guns, they are much worse than shoot us. Def guns are actually good. They can actually damage me. But let's do this little trick. No! Oh, we clicked on the wrong button there. Yeah. I guess we can do this instead. Yeah, they are already sufficiently weakened. I don't think I want to jump in there just yet. Ah, def guns, they are hard hitting. But okay. I think that's enough. Wonder what the Orks are up to. Probably lots of movement going on in the fog of war, so the turn takes a while. I wish I had come in this way. I don't want to have... No! Huh! It moved forward. That was a... Hey, that was surprising. Didn't really expect that. Oh, bloody hell. Ech. Five, what if I move here? No, then I can't see him anymore. This is turning out to be quite a mess, right? Quite a mess, but we are going to complain about that, are we? No. Messy, messy, messy. It's okay, they are doing good work, the Devastators, definitely. I mean, it's fun to have a plan and see it work out, but it's also quite fun when things do not turn out exactly as planned. So the Terminator was supposed to go here because this position sticks out more. It also didn't happen. Not sure why, it just happened. And this part is taking longer, this part getting weird, but now we can of course come down here. On the other hand, we are in no particular rush here because we have to clean out these other guys. Sure, coming in here would have helped a lot. No. It's always going to be messy. Die. Now I can come here and just clean this one out in a single attack. Then we can get the move on. Something like that. We don't really want to go forward any more than this anyway. Hold the line! See what the Orks are up to. This is not going to go well. We will move our whirlwinds up to cover the road once we can get far enough in that I can set up some infantry in the buildings to the south here. Here is just a chasm, so nothing can happen there. Yeah, see, the Orcs don't even want to attack me because they know I'm so overpowered. Take a few losses, but that's to be expected. Can I kill it? Yeah. So again, very nice combination of this whirlwind launcher Helios and the Thunderfire multi-melta guy and this one. Because this one can come in near the end after the target has taken tons of damage, and not only damage but also morale damage, which brings its initiative and accuracy further down. Very handy. Okay, run forwards, spotting 3, all clear. And the Dreadnought is like, wait for me, I'm only speed 4. Go! Do. Shift things around so they are the way I intended. Still in no position to set up this one has no melee weapons, so now I wish I had sent 2 shooters and 1 melee up here. That would have been better actually, and a melee guy down here. On the other hand, this is my melee guy, so I don't know. It's working well enough, I suppose. These dreadnoughts are all completely overpowered unless they meet those rocket launcher guys. Yeah. And Termis in cover with +5 defense and, I don't know, 50% cover? Yeah. Big shoot of support. Why are they moving out of cover? That has to be some sort of mistake. Maybe the scenario file has the wrong setting for it or something. Let's move here. Just kill that guy. These guys don't need support, they can manage fine. I don't want any of them moving through me here. It's better, but not that good. Let's get moving. 93 morale, oh no. Respotting. No enemies yet. Okay, see what we can do here. This one will heal. Kill that one. What's this? I think we can afford to step this guy forward. That's it, I think, for this round. Like I said, there is no rush. Oh. Yeah, these rocket launcher guys, they will do damage, even to The dreadnoughts, so those are the only guys I have any sort of... Okay, yeah. Doesn't have support fire, so now it's taken some damage. It's time to send that guy back. Fortunately, I have one just like it. So now he can go chill out in the back, and this guy can go forward. This guy can go here. This guy can go here. Terminator going here. This one cannot be supported by this one. I can send this guy in. I don't want them screwing too much with my other guys here. They can't take pot shots at me, but I can live with that. Spotting, still nothing. Again, this is very nice. Let's wipe him out. Be careful about setting up infantry in the open. Even if they look safe, they take a lot more damage. I mean, this is just 20%, but if I could put it here, it would be a lot safer. Oh, here comes rocket guy. And more rocket guys, but at least we have defensive fire now, so that's good. More. Ouch! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe making these guys very inexperienced wasn't the best idea. Oh, for the love of God, just die. At least I have some form of cover here. Why? Yes. just to capture this hex so that I don't pile in, and yeah. These ones can do some serious damage to this Terminator now because it has no support fire and there's no way to give it support fire. It would be better if these buildings didn't gloss 100%, maybe 80, 90 or something. That would have made for more interesting tactics. Still nothing. Oh! Not all of them. That went rather quickly, but this group is already ahead. Okay, but now I must start resisting the resisting the temptation to sort of send this. This one can support into this hex. Heal. Move. Move. Heal. This gets messy. I may have to pull back because Not because I'm afraid of being overrun or anything, but the point of it all is to is also loss blocking, yeah. I guess it could support this one if it gets attacked from this direction. That's only going to be vaguely useful. No. Okay. What was that? Something big far away. Let's see. See, didn't give it support fire, then things turn messy. But I can always repair it because I have quite a few prestige. We are in no rush here because we need to get these guys. I don't know. I don't know. Just to cordon off from my infantry here, mostly. Oh, Gargan. Super heavy tank. Yeah, but they don't really dare attack me much. It's okay because I think my morale is a bit low. So, morale. Repair, 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 repair. Go open with my super heavy. I did 2 instead of the 6 expected damage. Thank you. Not sure why the game hates me so. Wow, should have done this first, definitely. Big mistake. Just to prevent anyone from just rushing over here. Yes, these rocket guys can do it, but now these nobs won't. So the Gretchen doesn't attack the little guy here. No. Yes. That wasn't too bad. Just for the spotting. It's these guys we actually want, because they are infantry. Oh, come on, just die, will you? That's fine. Uh, Should maybe have given this group transports. Yeah, I think the enemy is probably collapsing. Oh, 125 strong, not just 100. Okay, there are more of them. These are all rocket guys. Very annoying dudes. Ah! Why the hate? Because I got over eager, obviously. This one isn't even attacking, why? Let the slaughter commence. Yeah, and the orcs are done for. Just have to clean this up. That should be the only unit left, as far as I can tell. So I'm just gonna wait and get some prestige, because I don't think this game is so smart as to know how to handle that. So okay, now all orc units are dead. And except I got a little bit carried away with my vehicles and my soul infantry. If I had waited 2 more turns, I would very nearly have lost this guy. But well, he's half, less than 1 skull, so it wouldn't be a big deal anyway. But overall, an interesting scenario. Lots of infantry action, very limited ability to use support fire. There were even battles with pure infantry, but that company squads are just incredible. They can go everywhere very fast. About the assault squad and the shooter squad, very good. Just all over the best infantry in the game. I mean, this one is even better, but I'm thinking about the price. So if I had unlimited prestige, I could just spam these. That would be very boring. But these guys are almost as I have 7 less, 2 less defense than the Terminators, but they have 5 more guys. So that's a good deal of shots and a good deal of swords. This one does have more shots total, even though it's just 10 guys. But this one has more hit points because it's... No, they have the same, 15 times 2 and 10 times 3. So Terminators, and you could spam this and Terminators and maybe some Devastators. But I might disband those Devastators in the next scenario. But now I will say goodbye and save and decide which of the two final scenarios to do first. Okay, bye.